All right, I know this video is a little late, but better late than never. Last week we didn't lose, but we didn't win either.
I understand nothing.
So let's get back to doing that winning thing. Roll tape. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Uncle Dan's Best Bets here on the Buffalo Plus YouTube channel, presented by Connors and Ferris. Before we get into why this video is a little late and how last week ended or how it all went down and moving forward to this week's picks, I know it's late. I'll explain why. Please be sure to smash that like button, smash that comment button, and smash that subscribe button. We really appreciate it as this channel continues to grow. Also, Uncle Dan's Best Bets, proudly brought to you by Bob Johnson Auto Group. I'm currently working on getting a new car for my wife and I because it's part of the reason why this video is a little late. Again, life is lifing right now. So this week, kind of a crazy week. My wife is at this moment not in labor yet, but we are officially on baby watch. So that is why this video is coming out a little later. Schedules are getting mixed up. We are all kind of on standby for baby girl number 3 coming to the Fates household. So that's part of why this video is a little late. I apologize. These picks are also kind of all over the place. I'm trying to formulate that and keep this in a cohesive manner, but I appreciate it. That's what's kind of been going on. Crazy week, weddings and bridal showers for Jenna. So schedules have all kind of been mixed up. So I'm recording this instead of Thursday night when I usually record this. I'm recording this on Saturday night. Enough about that. No excuses. Play like a champion. We got to get back to winning. Last week, 5-5. That's not good enough. It's just not good enough. I will say we should have had a winning week. Ugly to lose that Bills under on that final drive. When Sean pulled out all of the starters, I had a bad feeling about that. Not going to lie, that hurt. That was the right side the entire game. I'll stand by that. So 5-5 last week on the season, still 6 games over 500, 45, 39, and 3 on the season. Enough about that. Enough about excuses. Good vibes going for baby girl number 3 in the Fates family as we will keep that going. Again, Mike, Jen, and I will all be at the game on Sunday, barring my wife going into labor. But I think if this kid has got some Fates in her and is aware, we'll see how aware she is to maybe join this world during the bye week. That being said, I got 7 plays for this week, and let's get right to it. My favorite play is the sharp play of the week. It is the Browns -1 at the Saints. Okay. Unless the Saints head coach finds another way to clog a toilet, I think they're coming back down to reality. The Browns, Jameis, bad game 2 weeks ago, coming off a bye. I like Kevin Stefanski. I think he's a good offensive coach. Don't think the Saints are very good. I think they got a little bit of that bump against the Falcons. We were on the wrong side there. But I like the Browns to bounce back in New Orleans to get the win. And the reason it's the sharp play, 39% of the bets are on the Browns, but 71% of the money. 39% of the bets, 71% of the money. That triggers alarm bells in my head. That means that's a sharp play. We will follow the sharp money. Give me the Brownies -1 on the road. There's a little theme here about road favorites in this one because I also am all over the Packers -5.5 against the Bears. Talked about it last week. I think the Bears are officially on quit watch. And how about this for you? Since 2019, the Bears are 8-2-1 against other NFC North opponents. They're just not very good in their division. Packers are coming off a bye. All the numbers tell you there that Matt LaFleur is a very good coach. You give him extra time. The Bears don't seem like a team that is rallying. They seem like a team that has a lame duck head coach and is on their way out. So I will lay nearly the touchdown on the Packers to face the Bears. The Bears, we were on them earlier this year quite a bit. Very easy schedule. Now they're in the teeth of their schedule, facing a bunch of NFC North opponents, which they have historically struggled against. So I will bet against the Bears. Give me the Packers, and I will lay the 5.5. I may be dumb, but I'll go back to it. Give me the Rams -4.5 at the Patriots. But damn, the Patriots are starting to play well. Not necessarily 100% true. Drake May actually didn't look great last week against the Bears. And you have to do yourself this mental practice in your head. Is a team good? Like Mike told me the other day, he goes, hey, are the Patriots good? And I said, no, Mike, you have to do the practice of, did that team that you think is good, did they just play the Bears or the Panthers or the Colts or really bad teams or the Jaguars? So think about that. I don't think the Patriots are very good. I think they just played the Bears. McVay, 14-6 against the spread in his career on short rest. Patriots, I think, are going to struggle here. Bad spot there. That was the square play last week, betting the Rams against the Dolphins on Monday night. It did not work out, but I will lay the number again, 4.5. Also, good numbers historically. Teams that were favored at home and lost and are now favored on the road again. That is what the Rams here are in this one. So I will lay the 4.5. So again, this trend of betting road favorites. Do I like it? Not really, but we're going to keep doing it. I also like the Jets, Colts, under. I got it at 43.5. Another sharp play. This game is getting 29% of the bets on the under, while it's getting nearly 50% of the money. So again, all the bets are going on the over. Anthony Richardson, Aaron Rodgers, all those things. The Jets defense, while they're not very good, they are better at home. The Jets defense has allowed the fewest touchdowns in the NFL at home this season. I still think the Colts have to figure some things out. Jets offense, not very good. I like the under 43.5 in that one. And finally, the two games of the week. I saved those for the end here. The plays are, I like the Steelers plus 3.5 at home against the Baltimore Ravens. I can look up any stat that you want. They are impressive for Mike Tomlin in this spot. Mike Tomlin is 12-3-2 as a dog versus John Harbaugh all time, including 10-1-1 against the spread as a 3-point dog. Also, the underdogs in this matchup are always seeming to cash. So I'm not thinking too much. The Ravens defense also is having a ton of issues. Kyle Hamilton is banged up, and the Ravens defense is allowing the most passing yards in the NFL in road games this season. So Russie is cooking. So it's a system play, guys. We've talked about it on this channel before. Mike Tomlin, as a dog at home, I'm just automatically going to bet it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But Lamar Jackson is 1-3 in his career against the Steelers. I actually like the Steelers offense actually kind of right now. Ravens defense struggling. This one is just a system play. Finally, the Bills game. I'll take the Bills. I'll lay the 2 points. I know everything tells you not to. Maybe this is a little bit with my heart and not my head. I just don't know. I'm not saying the Chiefs aren't good. This just feels like a spot that the Bills kind of get them. If that makes any sense. I think these guys will play again in the playoffs. It just feels like the Chiefs have won 15 straight games. Patrick Mahomes is 12-1-1 against the spread as an underdog. It just feels like at some point this has to come to an end. Josh has played pretty well in his career, as we know, against the Chiefs. I just don't love the Chiefs offense all that much. Not a whole lot goes into it. I just want to bet the game. So maybe this one is my least confident pick of the card. It just feels like everybody is saying, of course, the Chiefs. Of course, the Chiefs as an underdog. Of course, no problem. We know the Bills have won their last 3 meetings in the regular season. I know what the postseason is, but everybody's on the Chiefs. Everybody's on the Chiefs. 84% of the bets, 81% of the money. Sometimes when it's like too good to be true, it usually is. And at times I have been the guy on the other side saying, yeah, I'll take the candy. I will take Patrick Mahomes. I'll take the points. If I lose, I lose. This just feels like I'm going to go on the other side for once. I will zig when everybody is going to zag. This isn't me being some Bills fan. It's just looking at it going, at some point he's got to lose as an underdog. So I will lay the 2. Vegas doesn't just give you money, and everybody thinks that the Chiefs this week is free money. I think the Bills are good enough. So I'll do that. All right, and my favorite play of the week, I got it earlier in the week. I'm not sure exactly what it is right now, but I got it on DraftKings. I think on Thursday I locked it in. Josh Allen over 33.5 rushing yards. Josh uses his legs historically against this team. I can vividly remember, I'm sure you can too, Josh hurdling defenders. This is going to have a playoff game like feel. So, in his 7 games that he has played against the Chiefs, including regular season and postseason, out of those 7 games, he has rushed for 32 yards twice. The other 5, he has all gone over. He is averaging 55 rushing yards per game against Steve Spagnuolo and this Chiefs defense. Without some pieces like Dalton Kincaid and Keon Coleman, we saw it last week with Josh started to use the RPO and get his legs involved. We are getting to that time of the year where there's no holding back. I always joked around. Josh was on the Pat McAfee show before the Colts game and was asked, "Oh, are you going to hurdle the defenders?" He goes, "Depending on how I'm feeling," he goes, "Feeling pretty good." Josh has a bye week coming up. Might be time to hurdle another defender or run over somebody. I like this one a lot. It's probably my favorite play of the week. Josh Allen over 33.5 rushing yards against the Chiefs. Not exactly sure where it is. I got that a little bit early in the week. Usually doesn't change all that much. Again, Josh averaging 55 rushing yards per game against the Chiefs in his career. So that is the slate. Browns -1, Packers -5.5, Rams -4.5, Colts, Jets under 43, Bills -2.5, Josh Allen's over 33.5 rushing yards, and the Steelers +3.5 against the Ravens. We'll see. My brain's all over the place. I appreciate it as always. Hang on, one more thing. My good friend Ian, fellow father, has the dad's teaser of the week. He always comments in, so shout out to him and his son Graham. He said the Steelers +9.5 and the Packers to a pick'em. So, hey, let's give Ian a shot of getting on Uncle Dan's best bets and see what he does, because he's got the Steelers +9.5, Packers as a pick'em. Thanks again, as always, for watching. Thanks for sticking with me, maybe waiting. Maybe some of you guys were like, good, he's not doing picks this week. Hey, 6 games over 500. Let's keep it going. Shout out to Bob Johnson Auto Group. We need a car with a 3rd row. I'll say that. That was my wife. She is not in labor. That was just a text message saying the kids are asleep. All right. Appreciate it as always. This video is all over the place. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment in with your best pick. We got the dad's teaser of the week from Ian. Shout out to everybody for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. This is crazy. Best of luck to your bets this weekend. We'll catch you here next time on Uncle Dan's Best Bets on the Buffalo Plus YouTube channel, presented by Connors and Ferris.